Testing, 1, 2. Been writing to your inbox for some time. Now a new thread, a different paradigm. Swapping careful words for a spoken thought. Hope this little transition means a lot. It's just my voice now. Just my voice now.
Hello, dashboard detectives, spreadsheet survivors, Power BI enthusiasts, and everyone who's ever sat through a presentation thinking, I have absolutely no idea what I'm looking at. Welcome back to Behind the Workflow, the podcast where we pull back the curtain of business operations, laugh at all the corporate chaos, and celebrate the people quietly keeping everything from falling apart. I'm Melissa, business operations professional, workflow detective, recovering spreadsheet therapist, and apparently a dashboard interior designer. Because today's episode is all about making dashboards look less like Times Square and more like something people can actually understand. But before we dive any deeper, let's go to our corporate confession number 9. Let's start with a confession. Have you ever opened a dashboard and immediately thought, wow, that's a lot of colors? There's a pie chart, a bar chart, a line chart, a line graph, a gouge, a donut chart, another pie chart, 3 KPIs, a map, a funnel, a scatter plot, a speedometer, a traffic light, and somehow a company logo taking up 20% of the screen. Nobody knows where to look first. It's less of a dashboard and more of a Where's Waldo book. Previously on Behind the Workflow, last week we survived DAX. Barely. This week we're finally looking at what actually everyone sees. The dashboard. The part leadership loves. The part executives screenshot. The part everyone blames. Even when the problem started 6 spreadsheets ago. Every dashboard has one job. And here's something I learned in working in business operations. A dashboard has just one job: to answer a question. That's it. Not to impress people, not to show off every chart Power BI has, not to become a piece of modern art that you would see in an art gallery. Just answer the question. Unfortunately, some dashboards seem determined to answer every question ever asked by anyone. The executive requests you finish building a dashboard. It's clean, it's simple, it's easy to understand. Your boss loves it. Then an email arrives. Can we add one more chart? Sure. Then another and another. Then someone says, can we also add a gouge? Why? I like gouges. That's not a business reason. That's a personality trait. The gouge obsession. Can we talk about gouges? Corporate America loves gouges, speedometers, half circles, little needles. If dashboards had feelings, the gouges would definitely think they're the main character. Here's the problem. Most gouges answer just one question, very dramatically. Imagine yourself ordering a pizza, and instead of telling you it's arriving in 10 minutes, the app shows you a spinning speedometer. Congratulations, you still don't know when dinner is coming. Let's talk about KPIs. Then we have KPIs. I love KPIs when there are 5, maybe 6. I have seen dashboards with 37 KPIs, and at that point, they're not key performance indicators anymore. They're just performance indicators. It's like introducing someone by saying, "This is my best friend," then pointing to 36 other people. Someone's getting their feelings hurt. Throughout my years in business ops, I built dashboards for leadership, project teams, marketing, and client reporting. One thing I learned very quickly: people don't want more information, they want the right information. When someone opened a report, they weren't looking for entertainment, they wanted answers. How many projects are open? Are registrations increasing? Where are we falling behind? What's changed since last month? The best dashboards answered those questions in seconds. The worst dashboards make people work harder. And if your dashboard requires a guided tour, it's probably too complicated. The Dashboard Makeover Show, one of my favorites. Sometimes I imagine hosting a reality TV show. It's called Dashboard Makeover. A dashboard rolls into the room. It's covered in charts, colors everywhere, animation spinning, 3 different fonts. The poor thing looks exhausted. I walk in with a clipboard. Okay. Who told you 12 pie charts were a good idea? The dashboard whispers, "The intern. We trusted him." I gently remove 8 charts, delete 4 gouges, replace the rainbow colors with something people can actually read. 5 minutes later, the dashboard looks 10 years younger. It can breathe again. The meeting, my favorite. We've all been there. Someone puts a dashboard on the projector. Everyone squints. Someone asks, "So what are we looking at?" The presenter spends 15 minutes explaining the dashboard. Here's my rule: if you have to explain the dashboard isn't explaining itself. Good dashboards tell a story before you say a word. What is the real goal? The real goal is that the best dashboards don't make people say, "Wow." They make people say, "Oh," as in, "Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, sales are up. Oh, that's where the bottleneck is." That's success, not confusion, not fireworks, clarity. My final thoughts on this are: one lesson has stayed with me throughout my career. The best dashboards aren't the ones with the most charts, they're the ones people actually use. Sometimes removing a chart adds more value than creating one. Sometimes deleting information helps people understand what's left. Good dashboards don't show everything, they show the right things, because operations is not about making reports look impressive. It's about helping people make better decisions. So before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What's the worst dashboard you've ever seen? Did it have 20 KPIs, 5 gouges, enough colors to qualify as a modern art placed in an art gallery? Or did someone somehow manage to fit an entire Excel spreadsheet onto one screen? Share your stories. I have feelings we've seen some dashboard disasters. Thanks so much for joining me for another episode of Behind the Workflow. If today's episode made you laugh or reminded you of that dashboard you've been politely pretending to understand, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with the coworker who still believes every empty corner of a dashboard needs just one more chart. Until next time, remember, a great dashboard doesn't try to tell every story. It tells the right story clearly. And no, it probably doesn't need another gouge.
Testing 1 2. Been writing to your inbox for some time. Now a new thread, a different paradigm. Swapping careful words for a spoken thought. Hope this little transition means a lot. It's just my voice now. Just